Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajjana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajjana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radha. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladeva, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Gauranitai. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतनाम His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतनाम His Divine Grace Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। जय श्री श्री राधा गोविंद देव की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताई की जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 4, and text number 37. तथापि देवा सापत्न्या नोपेक्षा इति मन्महे ततस्तन्मूलाखनने नियुङ्क्ष्वामान अनुव्रताम् तथापि देवासापत्न्यान् नोपेक्ष्या इति मन्महे ततस्तन्मूलखनने नियुक्ष्वामाननुव्रताम् तथापि देवासापत्न्यान् नोपेक्ष्या इति मन्महे ततस्तन्मूलखनने नियुक्ष्यावात्माननुव्रताम् तथापि देवासापत्न्या नोपेक्ष्या इति मन्महे ततस्तन्मूलखनने नियुक्ष्वामत्माननुव्रताम् तथापि मन्महे खनने नियुक्ष्वात्माननुव्रताम् तथापि देवासापत्न्यान् नोपेक्ष्या इति मन्महे ततस्तन्मूलखनने नियुक्ष्वात्माननुव्रताम् तथापि देवासापत्न्यान् नोपेक्ष्या इति मन्महे ततस्तन्मूलखनने नियुक्ष्वात्माननुव्रताम् word meaning तथापि still devaha the demigods sapatnya due to enmity na upekshaha should not be neglected iti mannahe this is our opinion tataha therefore tat moola khanane to uproot them completely niyukshva engage asman us anuvratan who are ready to follow you. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Nonetheless, because of their enmity, our opinion is that the demigods should not be neglected. Therefore, to uproot them completely, engage us in fighting with them, for we are ready to follow you. Purport. According to moral instructions, one should not neglect to extinguish fire completely, treat reasons completely, and clear depths completely. Otherwise, they will increase and later will be difficult to stop. Therefore, the ministers advised Kamsa to uproot his enemies completely. Om Ajnantimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Thapitam Yena Bhutale Sambhupaha Kadamayyam ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते सप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी विश्वानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I'd like to welcome all of you for the today's Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam morning class, and would like to take blessings from all the Vaishnavas, all of you here assembled here, to speak something from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is known to be transcendental science of Krishna consciousness or God consciousness. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is known as Amal Puran, that which has no material contamination. And to speak on the transcendental subject matter, I will give blessings from the Vaishnavas assembled here. So here all the ministers are there with Kansa, and they are advising Kansa. Kansa is in very much distress. Already he has tried many times to kill the sons born to Devaki. And the last time he tried, it was supposed to be a son, 8th child was supposed to be a son. But he was surprised, there was a daughter. Nonetheless, he tried to kill the daughter, but he could not do so. She went up and she said that you are trying to kill me, you are a fool. And he was very much surprised. The daughter, the small child, has taken the form of 10-handed form of Durga Devi, and he was very much surprised, and he was very much submissive. He became very much submissive also. That I was thinking it is going to be a son, and I would kill, and I would not be killed hence. He was fearing his death. So the son had gone somewhere else. That was there was first there was sound from the cloud, Akashvani, that 8th son would kill you. That was the sound from the Devas. And now Devi Durga, she informed, you are trying to kill me, but the person who is going to kill you has already gone somewhere else. What can you do? And you are such a fool, you are trying to kill me. So Kamsa was very much distressed. He was thinking of Krishna all the time. How to kill Krishna? Where to kill Krishna? Where can I find him? He was so much Krishna conscious. Thinking of Krishna all the time. When he would see, there would be pulses, curry, and there would be cumin seeds, black cumin seeds. He would see the black cumin seeds and think, Krishna might appear from the black cumin seeds. Krishna's color is black and he may come out from the cumin seeds. He was so much thoughtful of Krishna. From anywhere and everywhere he was thinking. Wherever he would see black, he would think Krishna may come from there. He was very much distressed. Distressed. Thinking of Krishna, one can become distressed. And one can become relieved also. If one thinks favorably, one can become relieved from all material contamination, all fear, death, everything. Shoka, bhaya, everything. One can become free. But Kansa was thinking of Krishna all the time. And he was becoming more and more fearful all the time. And he took counseling from his ministers. He had no good counselor. The ministers were there. They said like this. They said their opinion. In the previous shloka also they said their opinion. The demigods are actually not very powerful, they said. The demigods are so much fearful of you. When you throw your arrows, the demigods, they can't do anything. You know, when you shout, they become fearful. So what power do demigods have? They don't have any power. And where is Lord Vishnu? He has taken shelter of everyone's heart. He has gone into the heart of every other person. So where is Lord Vishnu? What power he has got then? He has taken shelter of someone's heart. What power he has got? If someone has got power, then he should not take shelter. He should give shelter. But what is Lord Vishnu? He has taken shelter. That's what they are telling. And what about Lord Shiva? He has gone to the forest. What will he do? In some forest he might be reclining, doing tapa. And about Lord Brahma, he is also engaged in austerities and meditation. What business he has got to do? And the other demigods headed by Indra, there are Varuna, Chandra, there are many other demigods also. They are devoid of any power. Therefore, you don't have anything to fear. Vishnu can't do anything. Brahmaji can't do anything. The demigods are fearful of you. So what problem you have got? Yama. What about Yama? He was fearful of his death. What about Yama? They did not think, what about Yama? That is the calculation of the demigods. This is how one is not conscious of Krishna, he will miss the important point. He will miscalculate. The question is the world running automatically? Demigods are not doing anything. Vishnu is not doing anything. Brahmaji is not doing anything. Lord Vishnu is not doing anything. Lord Shiva is not doing anything. So who is doing? The demons? They are running the whole world? At least in their calculation it is like that. And what about Lord Vishnu residing in the heart of the demons? They are also missing this point. Lord Vishnu is residing only in the heart of demigods. What power does Vishnu have to reside in our heart or in the heart of Kamsa? It does not have any power. That is the miscalculation of the demons. They will miscalculate. They will see in this world everything is duality. In last class also I was trying to make this point. In this world everything has many aspects, many angles of vision. If you see from this angle, you will find one point, one vision. If you see from the other vision, you will find another vision. There are many vantage points. From one angle you see, you get one reflection. From other angle you see, you will get another reflection. From third angle you see, you will get another reflection. There are many. And why is this so? Because of the consciousness. According to the consciousness person has got, that only reflects and he calculates the situation accordingly. The situation happens whatever, no one knows actually. situation or event. What exactly is happening, no one knows. You know, anyone knows what exactly is happening? No one knows. Because we are dependent on the senses. And senses are governed by the material energy. Our own calculation, our own defects. With our own defects, we do the calculation. With one's own defects, other person does the calculation. He describes in certain words, I describe in certain words. Two match, then we say this is the event. This is how the calculation of the material world is. Two people match, that becomes truth. Three people match, that becomes more truth. In Kali Yuga, democracy is being governed. So truth is decided by how many people admit to a certain perspective. That is truth. So no one actually knows what exactly is truth. We see according to sense, correct? So it is all very relative. And demigods, their good fortune is this, that they believe in the words of the Lord. Vasudev Param Jnanam. Well, how would we ascertain the truth then? Take the version of the Supreme Lord. That is the way of ascertaining the truth. Guru Sadhu Shastra. That is the way of ascertaining the truth. Relative truths will not help us in the long run. And our calculations will certainly be defective. Definitely will be defective. So, here we see that the demons, they are, the Kansa is in company of bad counsel. He has got many counsels, ministers, and he is in the company of bad counsel. And bad counsels are miscalculating. Already he is fearful. One person is fearful, and the bad counsels are telling, don't worry. Because of their enmity, our opinion is that demigods should not be neglected. To approve them completely, engage us in fighting with them, for we are ready to follow you. Amazing is this point. Person is fearful. The council, they are also fearful. They are showing we are not fearful. Kansa is super powerful and he is fearful. And the councils, they are not so much powerful than Kansa. And they are saying, you engage us, why you are waiting? We are there for you. We'll show you the way. You are our leader. They are giving a strength to the leader. So that is the way of following the leadership, defective leadership and defective followership. The demons also have good leaders, don't they? There was one, they would write letters. There was one very good suitor, and he had a very good gang. And people would write letters. To come in your gang, we have following calculations. 10 murdered, this were shooting, yes supari, that supari, and they will write letters. And recruitment will happen on that basis. And they would follow their leader. The leader was a very good shooter. He could kill. People give money to kill some people. There are certain people like that. And they have got good gangs. And they are operating. Even sometimes police is fearful of them. They become so powerful. So they think our rule is running. We can do anything. And one day what happens? Encounter. Over their calculation is over, their big gang and everything is over. So encounter will happen for the demons. Is it not? Hiranyakashipu was encountered. Encounter was there. He was thinking, Prahlad, who? Where is your God? Here. Where are you getting energy from? The same place where you are getting from. Where is your God? Where he is not? The calculations of the devotees are correct. The calculation of the demons are always faulty. There is a shloka in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, and I was very much surprised when I first heard this shloka. I was not able to digest it. It is about the demons or the general people around the world. It says people don't have good qualities. The demigods have got good qualities. In general, people don't have good qualities. I was very much surprised to hear this. People have certainly good qualities. They behave nicely. They deal with other people nicely. The society is so nicely framed up. And so many good works they are doing. They are not nice. I was very much surprised. There is a shloka. Hara avaktasya kuto mahatguna mano rathinasi dhavato vahi. The shloka starts with something samasate surah, something like this. The shloka tells like this. The demigods have got good qualities and not the demons. Why the demons have not good qualities? Because any point of time they will disrupt from their quality. That is their quality. Like the Kansa, he was showing very good quality. I am riding the chariot for my sister, and the moment he heard the eighth son would kill, immediately he took hold of the hair of the I'll kill you immediately. Where has the relationship gone? Is your younger sister, younger to you, dependent on you? You gave so much dowry. You were taking her to his husband's house. You had so much affection. Where has that gone? Immediately it's gone. So that is the level of qualities of the demon. They are fluctuating. They will show good qualities, but they can't maintain good quality. Why they can't? Because they don't have. So where they are showing that they have good quality. And why they are showing? To establish themselves in the society. That I am a good person. I don't have, but I'll show that I have good qualities. And why they can't have good qualities? Because they are working on the plane of the mind. Mind does like this. Sometimes it will say it's good. The next time it will say it's bad. The same thing. Mind keeps changing. One time it will say this is good. Another time it will say this is bad. Fluctuating. And that's how the qualities also will be fluctuating. So the demons have got these qualities, and at one point of time I was thinking, so many principles, self-help books are there, and so many 7 habits, so many principles are being taught. People are told you should have good principles for leadership. You should have. I was thinking of how do asuras do their leadership? So powerful leadership they do. How do they do their leadership? They have so much strength. And so many people are following them with no principles intact. So many people are intact with them. How they are doing? So there is a proverb in Hindi: "Chor chor mosre bhai." They gel up very nicely. For those they have stealth in their heart, they gel up very nicely. Immediately they gel up. On the basis of what? You scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. That is the principle of gelling up. You take this much, I'll take little portion from that. And that is not how the devotees gel up with the Supreme Lord. The devotees don't have this character of gelling up or following their leader. The Supreme Lord is the leader of everyone. In the Leela, Devasur Sangram, you see what a leader is. There is one side, the demigod. They follow the instructions of the Supreme Lord. The other side, there are demons. They are against the order of the Supreme Lord. And how is their leader? The leader is engaging both of them for a common cause, for the betterment of all. That is the leader. Such is the leader, such is Lord Vishnu, who is against them. Those people who don't follow them, those who don't want to hear from them, those who want to oppose them also. He is giving all the facilities to them. He is thinking of upliftment of them also. In the same kingdom, demons are reigning, residing, and in the same kingdom, demigods are residing. That is the leader. He has no enviousness. He is not following me, so I am envious of him. Oh. He is following me, so he is very much favorable to me. This is not leader. This is groupism. This is not principle. This groupism is material. I have my mind, he is my mind. My mind is reflecting in his mind is reflecting in my mind, and so we are all together friends. So it's mind game. After some time, there will be something else happening and two minds will become separated. I favor him and that does not favor him. The mind will go in different directions. And those two friends will become enemies. Because there were no principles intact. It's all mind game going on. So this is the work of material energy. How to keep the souls deluded in this material world on the basis of me and mine. Whoever reflects my mind, so he is very much dear to me. Whoever does not reflect my mind, so he becomes my enemy. So this is how the whole world is organized. My mind, other mind, me and my mind. That is how people get organized, form groups, get big groups, become leaders, big leaders. That is how it works. And true leadership means what? This is not how Kamsa is leading. True leadership is under the reign of Lord Krishna on the basis of principle, on the upliftment of everyone, whether one is in for you or not. If you are in that situation, you will deal in such a way, or the leader is expected to represent Lord Vishnu. He should work for the benefit of everyone and not for the benefit of oneself. If he is working for the benefit of oneself, see, you might have heard of example of King Prithu. King Prithu is representative of Lord Vishnu. And he is on the verge of completing his 100th sacrifice. King Indra is also representative of Lord Vishnu. But he goes and what he does? He steals the horses. The horses which are going to be used for the sacrifice, he steals the horses. Not one time, two times. And there was one person from King Prithu's side. He said, I will kill Indra. For what he has done, he has taken the sannyas with and he is doing activities like this. He is creating a new culture, saying something and speaking something, showing something, doing something else. He is creating a new aberration, new parampara of deviation. So he should be killed. That was the conclusion. But Lord Vishnu did not do that. He took Lord Brahma, he took King Indra along with him and came in the arena of King Prithu. And he said, King Prithu, are you aware of religious principles? My dear Prithu, are you aware of religious principles? You are doing 100 sacrifices. Why you are so much bent on doing the 100th sacrifice? You should leave the 100th sacrifice. I think you are not aware of the religious principles. Why you are trying to kill Indra? He is in such important position. I have given him the position. and you are trying to kill him? No, this should not be done. You should leave the sacrifice, your 100 sacrifice, and King Indra, he was so much feeling guilty in himself because of the favor he got from Lord Vishnu and the protection. And he was himself feeling he has done something wrong, and then he sought for forgiveness from King Krishna. So he is the representative of Lord Vishnu, King Prithu, but he is being reprimanded that you don't know the religious principle. How is it that? The religious principle is everything has to be done for what? For the pleasure of Lord Vishnu. For the benefit of Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu was satisfied by the 99th sacrifice itself. The 100th sacrifice was not necessary. And King Prithu did not recognize this. This provoked Indra that by doing 100 sacrifice his position will be counteracted, his position will be taken by King Prithu. So he did such abominable act. So who is at wrong? King Prithu or King Indra? King Prithu is very powerful. Indra is less powerful. So the powerful should give protection to the less powerful. That is ruler, that is leader. And the less powerful is becoming fearful. So what the superior leadership should do? He should give him strength, empower him. And he is getting fearful and doing wrong activities. But the superior leadership is not able to understand why he is doing wrong activities. Because he is not giving shelter to him. You are taking a strong position and you are not giving shelter. So what is this leadership? So this is not moral code, religious code, satisfaction of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu has established the rulership of a King Indra. So he is not doing that. He is not able to recognize that Krishna consciousness. So Lord Vishnu is speaking like this. That he is satisfied actually, Lord Vishnu. King Prithu has actually satisfied Lord Vishnu. But still he gets reprimanded also. And this reprimand, this is being given so that he uplifts himself. It's not some adjustment of the situation. Oh, King Indra has to be given some position, and King Prithu, by giving him some reprimand, he will come a little less, and King Indra will find himself more confident. And the adjustment of situation, it is material, some interaction going on. No, this is the work of Lord Vishnu. This is transcendental, and it is the higher leadership is being exposed. How it should be done. Under such kind of leadership is the right group, right followership. There is no under such leadership. There is no turbulence. People are satisfied. This is how it works. People were very happy in 1940s, and they were thinking Ram Rajya would come. So the greatest massacre of the whole world happened in 1947 instead of Ram Rajya. The promise was the British would go and there would be Ram Rajya. That was the promise, and it has not come until this time. What was so special about Ram Rajya? Because the representative of Lord Vishnu would be there. Everyone would become free of envy. No competition in the society. Competition-less society. That is freedom from envy, from such leadership. That is the establishment of Ram Raj. Everyone becomes free from shoka, bhaya, moha. Everyone becomes free. The father will not get death before the son. That is the Ram Rajya. The Yama would not come and take the son before his father. This happens in Ram Rajya. In the kingdom of King Yudhishthira, the rain would come at night and would not disturb the population in the day. That is how the rains would work. No, everything would happen in the night. The fields would get wet, And morning time people would come and it would be cool and it would be nice and there would so much vegetation, so much supply. Everything will become very organized because of following of right leadership. The right leadership comes from the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord Krishna, he has told in Bhagavad Gita, Chaturvarnyam Maya Krishnam Gunakarma Vibhagasaha. So he has already told there would be different sects, people would be there, different characteristics would be there, four kinds of people would be there. There would be people of the category of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Sudra. Always these kind of varieties would be there in the human society. And people are trying to make it classes, everyone becomes doctor, everyone becomes engineer. It is not going to happen. There would be divisions like this, always. There is no necessity to artificially make same education for everyone. Although there is so much demand, everyone gets same education. That's all right. Because in Kali Yuga, democracy is there, so same education can be there. But there would be inclinations and people will have different vocations. And that should be promoted, different vocations. Automatically people will choose and go. And that is how, if as much it is aligned to this Chaturvarna system, so much the society would be organized and there would be lesser and lesser confusion and competition. The main problem is this, competition is there because everyone is trying to focus on the same resources. That's how the competition happens. There are so much resources everywhere and everyone need not focus on the same resource. But due to narrow-mindedness of the leadership, what will happen? They will focus, everyone will focus on the same. And there will be so much competition, so much worry, tension, fear, all these things will happen. And the conditions of they have traumatic times. Oh, where we have come, we are stuck up so lightly in this material world. Yeah, that is the situation of Kali Yuga. That is the situation of Kali Yuga. And we are struck up in this situation. What to do? What to do? You take shelter of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Become spiritualized, that is the solution. If you think some very nice arrangements will be made by very appropriate leadership and will become dependent on that and will cross the material ocean, forget it. You came alone, you have to go alone. That is the reality. In what situation the Supreme Lord would put us, no one knows. Better we become ready, dependent on the Supreme Lord for everything. For material situations, material necessities also, and for spiritual realizations also. Better we become dependent on the Supreme Lord. Because in this age of hypocrisy, the Kali Yuga is the age of what? Quarrel and hypocrisy. It will train, it will sustain. Those who are clear in their goals, those who are focused, they only will surmount the material ocean. After all, the material ocean, crossing the material ocean is so difficult. Because we are so much in the mode of ignorance and passion. So these ministers are in the mode of ignorance and passion, and they are devising means to kill Brahmana, cows, and other many things. Good people, they are trying to rule them out. So these are the ways of the people like this. Mode of ignorance and passion would reign, and they would think so much defective thinking. Everywhere, so much their calculations will be always this and haywire. They can't think rightly. After all, in the minds of everyone, who is ruling? So many thoughts are coming to us every day. We are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. We want to rule out all the thoughts. We want to think of Krishna. That time also we are not able to do. That time we are not able to do what happens other times? Some people ask like this. We are chanting Hare Krishna and so disturbance is coming. Should we leave chanting Hare Krishna? What we should do? What is the answer? You are chanting Hare Krishna, then you are able to know that so many things are there inside. They are coming out. You are becoming aware of yourself. You are sitting, then you are able to know that by chanting Hare Krishna, so many thoughts are inside and they are disrupting my peace. What about other times? Other times you are no time peaceful. Your mind is always wavering in many directions. When you are chanting Hare Krishna, your mind is not peaceful. What? What about when you are not chanting Hare Krishna, you are doing many other work? Mind is peaceful. Amazing is the conclusion. So should we leave chanting Hare Krishna? If you leave chanting Hare Krishna, then whatever opportunity you have got to know yourself, self-awareness, self-realization, that you will get lost. You are lost in the material world, you are already deluded, you will become more deluded. At least by chanting you are coming to know that something wrong is there. Need to be corrected. At least by chanting Hare Krishna we come to know. And the next stage happens by good sadhu sangha. By getting to know more, by attending Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam classes, reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, hearing Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the light. And one does not care about this, what chance he has got. Just by chanting, without hearing good counseling, what chance one has got. He is bound to get bounded in his own network In the mind there will be many thoughts, this way, that way, duality. Who can help? Maya is helping all the time. Material energy, she is giving so many thoughts. And who is giving material energy? Giving so many thoughts. Who is giving? Maya Adyakshen Prakritihi Suyate Sacharacharam, the Supreme Lord. The mind is in the control of material nature. Such was the calculation of Hiranyakashipu. I have conquered everything. Seasons are running according to my wish. I can get mango in winter season. And demigods are coming and giving supplies. And material energy is also getting in my control. But dear sir, your mind is not in your control. You are fearful of a small child. Where is your mind in control? You are saying you are Maharaj. But you are a Godas. Your mind is not in control. You are being ruled by your mind. Material energy is tricking you. It is tricking you, telling that you can control many things. But in the mind there are many thoughts being pushed, and he is made to think in a certain way. When the mercy of the Supreme Lord comes, by the surrender, then right thinking comes. There's so much thing in the Shastras, I'll read many things, I'll become very powerful, understand everything. But where is that intelligence coming from? To select the right things at the right time. Understand the right things in the right way. That comes by the mercy of the Supreme Lord. And that comes by truthfulness. Only those who are truthful within and without, such mercy will appear on them. They will be able to select the right thing from the right source. Right source will be there, right thing will be there, but selection would go wrong. That is how Maya will trick people who don't surrender. The Shastras are there, many people can read and try to understand, and they can give nice lectures also. And so many people can become followers also. And you don't, these days you don't need even Shastra also. You need a good mobile and good source to project yourself. And some good words, and people are already confused. The whole confused lot, you give some more confusion, and they will follow you. These days it's very easy. But if you give right things in the right way, then the Supreme Lord will become happy. And He will give right things to us, to lead ourselves in the right way, and then to lead those who depend on us in the right way. Hare Krishna. Jagat Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Mahapuran ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any questions or any comments or any corrections, you can please offer. Thank you very much. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Gaur.